1868 was an exciting year for America. The 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was adopted. Memorial Day was observed for the first time. 37 states were represented on the American flag, and Ohioan Ulysses S. Grant was elected as our 18th president. The average yearly income was less than $900, and basic necessities, like electricity, were over a decade away. In Cincinnati, the John A. Roebling Bridge opened. The first professional baseball team was about to debut, and a lawyer turned Civil War colonel, Edmund E. Wood, started his private firm practicing patent law. One of Wood's earliest patent applications was for an improved coal box, followed by a patent for an improved flue brush. Wood partnered with Edward Boyd, and together they created Wood and Boyd. From the beginning, Wood and Boyd was a patent litigation firm, very involved with enforcing and defending their clients' rights. Between 1878 and 1889, Wood and Boyd litigated an astonishing 11 patent cases before the United States Supreme Court. Through the early years, Wood and Boyd represented a number of inventions that we can still recognize today, such as this illuminated display sign that utilized Edison's electric light bulb invention, this flushing apparatus that looks familiar, or this window curtain fixture that remains a basic foundation of how we still hang curtains today. Cincinnati has always been a beer brewing town, and in the late 1880s, Wood and Boyd were writing patents for the beer and spirit equipment manufacturers. And most of us can find on our winter coats today this garment sleeve with an inner elastic opening that originated in 1909. In 1896, Edmund Wood's son William Wood joined the practice, and the firm continued to grow by working in the chemical, machine tool, graphics, and electrical industries. The firm's name changed to Wood, Boyd & Wood for a few years until Edward Boyd's death, and the name became Wood & Wood for nearly 10 years. During the early 1900s, the father and son duo worked on a number of patents for toy manufacturers from Dayton, Ohio, which was considered the toy manufacturing hub of America before the Great Depression. The U.S. Playing Card Company was one of the firm's earliest clients, and Wood & Wood obtained several mechanical and graphic patents for the company throughout the mid-1900s. The Cincinnati Ball Crank Company kept the firm extremely busy, as they were the first in the mass production of machine handles and cranks for the machine tool and automotive industries, and went on to develop lubrication equipment, hydraulics, and high-pressure powered pumps. Wood & Wood wrote over 60 patents for the company between 1906 and 1940. In 1912, the firm added Albert F. Nathan as a partner and briefly changed the firm's name to Wood, Wood & Nathan, but eventually changed back to Wood & Wood. The firm continued on a successful path and decided to move the office into the newly built Carew Tower, becoming the first tenant to sign a lease and take occupancy in November 1930. During that time, the firm began working with the Peters Cartridge Company and the King Powder Company that specialized in manufacturing ammunition. Their extensive research of bullet patterns, pressures, and penetration resulted in the development of the blank cartridge patent, specifically used in the talking moving pictures industry to bring Western films to life with the explosion sound and fire effect, but no bullet. By the late 1930s, grandson Edmund P. Wood had graduated from Hughes High School, Yale University, and the University of Cincinnati Law School. Edmund was now leading the firm and brought in partners Gordon Airy, Truman Herron, who would handle the firm's increasing trademark and copyright practice, and Edward Evans, changing the name to Wood, Airy, Herron, and Evans. The firm continued to accelerate growth, and in 1948 was renamed to its current moniker, Wood, Herron, and Evans. Over the years, Wood, Herron, and Evans has grown significantly, more recently within non-patent intellectual property law. In 2010, the firm added 6 attorneys to enhance the branding and content law offerings, which includes trademark, copyright, advertising, privacy, licensing, trade secrets, trade dress, and design. As the intellectual property landscape continues to change, the firm has evolved as an emerging leader, supporting national and international clients. The firm's IP counselors are divided among 5 practice groups, covering each area of intellectual property law, and are supported by highly experienced in-house illustration and docketing departments utilizing the latest technology.
So the litigation group here at the firm handles all disputes involving intellectual property matters for our clients. And that would include anything from district court litigation to informal written correspondence with opposing counsel. We care about our clients, and our clients come first.
The branding and content group usually works with people who deal with more creative areas of law, and that covers copyrights and trademarks and advertising law that really help go to protect their creative side and the commercial front of their businesses to help people make sure that they're in line and protecting their intellectual property that the public sees.
No matter what client walks in the door, we want to have the right technical expertise to handle what they are doing. So the Chemical Biotech Practice Group prepares and prosecutes applications for any chemical technology, pharmaceutical technology, material science, metallurgy, polymers.
Wood, Herron & Evans has been doing mechanical-based work really back to 1868 when we started. We are in the Midwest, which is the heart of the mechanical field, whether it's the auto industry, whether it's the agriculture field. I want to get to know my client. I want to get to know my client's business. I want to be friends with my clients because you work together, and hopefully you enjoy working together to achieve the goals of your client.
The Electrical and Computer Practice Group handles inventions relating to software or electronics or computer law. There's a lot of entrepreneur work in our area because it's one of the hot areas for new company startups to do either very small electronic devices or software-only business methods. And so we wind up doing a lot of support of the startup community in Cincinnati.
As the 3rd generation Evans here at Wood, Herron & Evans, and I really feel proud of the firm and being a part of something that I think is bigger than me, but also carrying on, I think, the same values that I think that my grandfather and certainly my father practiced with all their years here at Wood, Herron & Evans. Just integrity and hard work and a real connection to clients, really working with clients, enjoying figuring out whatever the problem du jour is, and getting to know them and getting to know what kind of issues we can help them resolve.
Wood, Herron & Evans, 150 years of experience and capabilities continue to expand and evolve in support of their clients. The foundation built by Colonel Edmund E. Wood and nurtured by several multi-generational families and career employees at the helm has created a culture of strength, excellence, commitment, and loyalty. Throughout this year, Wood, Herron & Evans has celebrated the 150th anniversary, providing community education, volunteering for community activities, and executing the 150 Acts of Kindness initiative. While 2018 marks the first 150 years of our history, Wood, Herron & Evans is committed to continuing to serve the needs of our current and future clients for generations to come.